First thing, hi, it's me, your girl Paradise. First thing, America, I want to just say that you need to calm the down. Calm down. One more time. Inhale through your mouth, exhale through your nose. Or inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. It doesn't matter. You've made your decision. You've elected Donald Trump to be your next president, your 45th president. Yes. For some of you, that's amazing. You're happy. Change is coming. The rest of you, you feel like jumping off the Grand Canyon. You feel like leaving. You feel like coming here to Canada. You feel like escaping as quickly as you can. I just want to say, and listen to Paradise, you need to relax. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is that you guys panic way too much. The sky is falling, oh my gosh, and I blame media for that, although I'm in media too. I kind of blame media for that because you guys are way too, oh my God, it's coming to an end. We've just elected the devil himself. No, Donald Trump is not the devil. He may have a little bit of flaws in the way he thinks. He may be a chauvinistic pig. I don't want to use the word pig. He may be a little chauvinistic. He may be a little racist against a lot of things, a lot of people. He doesn't think before he speaks, and there's a lot of qualities that may make you panic. OMG, he's gonna be our next president, but I don't think he's that bad. And I know everybody's yelling at me, go, oh my gosh, how can you say that? You're apparently a physical woman, and you're a minority, you're black, and you're just saying that because you're safe in Canada. And no, well, yes, to all of them, I am very safe up here. Our prime minister is wonderful. We're happy with him, but that's not it, because I have relatives down there too in the U.S. I have relatives in the U.S. My father, my brothers, my sisters. I have cousins. I have uncles. I have a lot of family, down in the U.S. So I do care, and yes, I am black. African American, African, mix, whatever, mixed up, because there's a lot of different mixtures in me. But anyway, I am a visual minority, and I am Muslim by choice. I was raised a Baptist. I'm not really anything. I think I'm more spiritual than anything, because I don't judge people by what other people say. I looked into different religions, and I took things that I liked from certain religions out, and I'm just spiritual. With that said, I want you guys to calm down, because it is not the end of the world. America, you're still great, and the world is watching. So this is the time when you guys need to pull together. You cannot show a divide. You cannot, because we're all watching you, around the world watching you. Obama, amazing. Obama was an amazing president. We all love Obama. We love him. And we're so sorry to see the Obamas leave. Michelle and the kids and everybody. We're so, Obama, I think you were the best president ever. I would just... I wish you were a Canadian and you would come up here too and run, and you'll probably win, and blah, blah, blah. But now the reality is we're going to have a new president soon. You guys are. Well, I say we because we're always in your business, aren't we? Seriously. It's like we're having a new president too. Yeah, so like I was saying, don't panic. I think it's going to be okay. The problem with you guys panic too much. Now, you guys panicked when President Obama became president. Yeah? You guys panicked. Half of you like, oh my gosh, he doesn't know what he's doing. He's new to this. He would destroy America. Oh my gosh, and on top of that, he's a black man. Oh, he's a black man. We've never had a black man. What can a black man do? A black man, oh my gosh, he'll be so horrible, and let's wait. He'll probably just mess up the White House, and he'll cheat on his wife, and he'll disgrace all black people, and all that, and the whites were saying negative stuff, and blacks were keeping their fingers crossed. But look what happened. He became one of the best presidents ever. Because why panic? You never know. The same with Hillary. You guys were so sure that Hillary would be the next president. She'll be the first woman. She's got this. Too confident, too sure about stuff, and look, you're surprised again, just like with Obama. You're surprised. He's an amazing president. He went 2 terms. You never thought that would happen. You thought Hillary would have been next for sure. There's no way Mr. Trump could win this. Not with his mouth moving and saying all like spewing out bullshit all the time, like half the time. Sometimes he is saying some really good things. I think his heart is in it. He just needs to think before he speaks. Kind of like ADHD, something like that. Like they just say what's on their minds and they spit it out. That might not be a bad thing, because some politicians think too hard and try to say what's correct. Meanwhile, they don't have your best interests at heart. One thing you can bet on with Mr. Trump is he's going to say what he's thinking. So that's a good thing, right? No surprises, no hidden agendas. He's not going to say what you want to hear but he's going to be, whatever he says, he means it. It's coming from him. Now, I hope that he thinks about it and, talks to other experts before he makes major decisions. But you know where he's coming from. He's not going to be a hypocrite. That's a very good trait in someone who's going to lead you. So just remember that. Hillary is an amazing woman. Everybody knows I love Obama, right? Okay, said that. We're going to miss you. We're all going to miss you around the world, Mr. Obama and family. But Hillary is an amazing lady. She's a very strong lady. She's gone through so much. And you guys don't realize how hard it is to be a woman. And she's a tough woman. And even when her husband was president, the stuff that she had to put up with, the stuff that has to be strong. She's an amazing woman. You have to give her that. And good for you, Hillary. You got a lot of votes. You've made history, regardless. You're an amazing lady. Don't feel bad about anything. It's really tough being a woman, and especially in politics. And you have broken that glass ceiling. I feel like I can do anything right now. But back to Hillary. I love you also, but a lot of people don't like you, Hillary. And a lot of people of color don't like you because there was a time when you had your hand and kind of responsible for putting a lot of our young blacks behind bars for a long time and just making them feel worse than what they are instead of lifting them up and locking them up, and you didn't really do anything to help lift up a generation of people that was beaten down to the ground because of things that happen in your country. And the rest of the world, obviously, but we're talking about America right now. And you didn't help to lift up the black man so he can be a proud leader in his family and to lift up his family. And black people don't forget. We don't forget anything. So you guys might be out there thinking that America is so racist and all the white people voted for Trump because they hate black people. Hello, I have some news for you. A lot of black people voted for Trump too. So just remember that before everybody's like, oh my gosh, America's worse than we think. No, it's not worse than you. Well, it's kind of bad, but it's not as bad as you think, because it's not like all white people hate black people. That's why they voted for Trump, just to be opposite. I think if anybody else was running besides Hillary, a lot of black people would have voted. Like if Mr. Sanders was running, if Mr. Sanders was running, I think he would have probably won. just because of the history of Hillary, and black people are still upset. And remember, I said this, a lot of black people voted for Mr. Trump too, right? So yeah, so it's not so much as a racial thing as you think. Yeah, there are a lot of racist people on his team, but there's a lot of regular people who are not thinking about the race. Probably thinking about the history. Probably fed up. Will be divided if it goes really badly and certain minorities don't feel comfortable. I think they would fight. I think they're at a point, the minorities, which they're not really minorities anymore, if the Indians and the blacks and the Muslims and all the other cultures get together, they're not a minority anymore. They're a majority, and they're fed up, and they might decide to unite, and that would be a historical event, because America doesn't have a chance if that happens. And if Trump isn't careful and he doesn't become the president for all people, all gender, all religion, that's what's going to happen. America's going to be divided. The minorities are going to get together, and America might become like the continent of Africa. They might be, the states might be run and owned, and everybody would probably be separated. It wouldn't be a strong force, a united force anymore. It wouldn't be a united force. I think each state will separate and be run and governed on their own, like Europe and Africa. If the needs of the people of America are not considered and met. Now, if it's supposed to go that way, that's what's supposed to happen. Things don't just happen accidentally. So relax, have faith that God has his hand in everything, and stay strong, America, and love you, Obama. You'll be missed. You'll be missed by Canadians too. And Mr. Trump, I think you have the potential to become a really good president. Don't blow it, because if you do blow it, there's going to be chaos. And America will be destroyed, or not destroyed, but separated. And it would be your fault. Another thing I want to say is have faith, and Canadians love you guys. Mwah. This is Paradise signing off. Remember, in order to be successful and happy, you have to LOVE. Mwah. Love you. Kiss of Paradise here. Bye-bye.